Hello, everyone. In this 1.20.1 Forge mod pack development video, we're going to be going over how to add custom tools along with custom tool tiers. So let's get started. But before we get into it, I would like to give a shout out to my Minecraft server hosting platform, BisectHosting. This is a great service. I highly recommend it. I've been affiliated with them for a little while now, and I've been using their service for quite a while. You can server host over 70 games, so it's if you play other games other than Minecraft with your friends, there's a strong likelihood that it is here. Also, you can pre-install thousands of Minecraft mod packs automatically. So, as you can see, basically any relevant mod pack that you can think of is probably here. So, as you can see, right on the A's and B's, all the mods series, better Minecraft series. Um, Also, this service offers 24/7, 365 customer support, and this can help you troubleshoot all of your server mods and plugins. I can particularly attest to this because I use this service on a personal level to host servers with just me and my friends. And if I'm running into issues with something that I can't figure out on my own, reaching out to them on a help desk. They give very prompt, friendly, and helpful solutions to that. Always within the hour. I've gone responses within 15 minutes before, so very quick. You also have full file access. So with all your mods, your plugins, your config files, you can do all that on your own. And I would say that's especially important with mods for mod packs that have like server generation settings that you have to go in there and edit the server properties on your own. Just as an example. Also, you can host your server over 20 secure locations across the world. So, again, I can't recommend and support this service enough. I would like to thank Bisect Hosting for supporting me, and I'm always very happy to give them support back. So, feel free to check out my affiliate link in the description. I'll bring you to this website. There's lots of great information here that can help you help inform you of a possible purchase. So please check that out. But let's get started with the content of the video. So just similar to armor tiers, I did another video. You have to start with that. So here we're using item events tool tier registry. As you can see, this is a startup script. Here we're going to use the same Ruby examples I did in the armor video. We're going to be adding a Ruby tool tier. So there are multiple parameters that you should set here. Obviously, if you don't specify some of these, they're going to default. So I would just recommend specifying everything. To start off with here, we have the uses. You could also think of this as durability. So to help you inform you of what you should do, I put some numbers down in this file here. So 59 is wood tier, 131 is stone tier, 250 is iron tier, 1561 is diamond tier, 2031 is netherite, and then 32 is gold. So here I'm making mine similar to netherite. The next parameter you should set is the speed, the mining speed. So again, since these numbers don't really mean anything if they're just on the file here, let's compare to vanilla. So 2 is wood, 4 is stone, 6 is iron, 8 is diamond, 9 is netherite, and 12 is gold. So again, if you're developing mod packs with KubeJS, I would assume you have a significant or at least decent amount of playtime in vanilla Minecraft. So again, just relate these numbers to vanilla, and that will help you on your mod pack. Next thing here is the attack damage bonus. So again, this is used for swords and axes, specifically. But again, to compare, give the numbers some meaning. 0 is wood and gold, 1 is stone, 2 is iron, 3 is diamond, and 4 is netherite. Next is the tier level. So I set this to 4, but again, compare this to the other things. So 0 is wood and gold, 1 is stone, 2 is iron, 3 is diamond, and 4 is netherite. Next thing is the enchantment value. So what's the likelihood? Basically means what is the likelihood of you getting good enchantment. So wood has 15, 5 is stone, 14 is iron, 10 is diamond, 15 is netherite, and 22 is gold. Again, with this feature, again, I would recommend, if you're not exactly familiar with this, play around with other tools in a creative world and see, how much is a level 30 enchantment with a wood tool compared to a stone tool, or compared to a diamond or netherite. The last parameter is the repair ingredient, which in this case is Ruby, or Ruby that we added. So KubeJS Ruby. With all these vanilla values, I got this from the Minecraft wiki. This is a great resource if you're trying to get more familiar with the base game, which you really need to be able to develop a mod pack well. So check out the wiki. This is the link right here in the file. It talks all about tiers. But now that we have the tool tier registry done, we need to move on to the actual registry for the tools. So this is a very similar concept compared to the armor tier. We are using event.create, and again, in the startup scripts.registry, because we're creating items here. So first thing is the sword. As you can see, it's create Ruby sword, comma sword. And again, what that means is we're creating a sword item. We're chaining the method tier and we're passing in Ruby, which again, that's the same thing as this Ruby. Okay. And then we are also chaining attack damage baseline. Next is the Ruby pickaxe. So Ruby pickaxe, we are passing in pickaxe because we're defining it as a pickaxe and we're making it the tier Ruby. Next thing we're doing is creating an axe. Same concept, Ruby axe, tier Ruby, and then we're also chaining that attack damage, which I'll get to in a second. Next thing is Ruby shovel, and we're creating as a shovel with a tier Ruby. And then we're creating a Ruby hoe as a hoe, and then with the tier of Ruby. And then with the sword and axe, again, these are weapons, especially in the newer versions of the game within the last 8 or so years. We are specifying an attack damage baseline. So again, this is another method you can just chain on. So next thing we're going to look at is the models in the assets folder, because you have to do this to actually make the tool behave right. So first, let's look at sword. So Ruby sword. This is slightly different than the armor JSON file because we are specifying the parent as a handheld tool. And then the textures is the Ruby sword, which we'll get to in a second. And this is the same thing for the shovel, pickaxe, the hoe, and the axe. So how did I make these textures? Well, I use Blockbench again. So again, I can't praise this Blockbench software enough. This has been very useful in the time that I've discovered it to make these very nice textures, because there's lots of good tools. Someone like me that's not the best with textures can make something pretty nice, in less than a minute. So, but as you can see here, I made the Ruby axe, Ruby hoe, Ruby pickaxe, Ruby shovel, and then I have Ruby sword. But going back into the code, regardless, all of those are put into the textures and then item. I don't need to put it in models like the armor, because that's not necessary. So again, as I said in the armor video, this is a more of an advanced topic. So it's very easy to make a mistake here. You have to be matching names and variables with in strings with case sensitive precision. So if you make a mistake, I would rewatch the video up to this point, and if you still can't figure it out, feel free to comment and I can help you out. But let's get to the game. As we can see here, we have our Ruby sword, Ruby shovel, Ruby axe. I'm sorry, axe, shovel, hoe, and pickaxe. So again, if you look over these stats, you can see that this pretty much checks out with what's in the code. So I hope that this video was informative. Please feel free to comment if you have any questions, and I would be happy to assist. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day.